Hello and welcome to another video and podcast from Fantasy Football Scout as we look ahead to Fantasy Premier League Game Week 22 during this exceptionally long game week. My name is Joe and here we will take a look at the best defenders to consider. Just a reminder before we have a look at those options there to do press that like button. It really helps us out, and also do remember to subscribe as well so you can keep up to date with all our latest videos and podcasts. Also, do check out fantasyfootballscout.co.uk where we have all the latest members offers going on there. You get money off and get all the bells and whistles, help you climb up your mini league, access to making your own tables. You can have a look at heat maps, all those kinds of things. And there's the Rate My Team tool, which is a robotic AI version of Fantasy Premier League to help you climb up those mini leagues. Okay, what we're going to do here. We're going to have a look at defenders, what you want from defenders. So basically you want clean sheet points and you want attacking returns. The holy grail is both. So getting a defender with both, that's what we're all after. Mostly this season, though, with a lack of clean sheets, extended time, we'll settle just for some assist points. But if we can get a clean sheet, it's quite something. It's a day of celebration in my household. So what we'll do is we'll have a look at the fixtures with an eye on clean sheet prospects. And I've had a look at the season ticker at Fantasy Football Scout. And I've sorted it by difficulty. But I've used a function where I've sorted it by difficulty for defenders. So we've got the easiest fixtures for defenders. Then I'll show you the latest in my attacking defenders table. It's something I've made in the members area at Fantasy Football Scout. And I've sorted that by, I think I've sorted this one by Chance's creation. I've gone old school on it, but it's got all the usual expected metrics in there as well for the expected nuts about the community. So you can have a look at those as well. It's got lots of other information in there. So let's have a look at the season ticket first. So this is with an eye with clean sheets, really. So look for defensive options. When you look at overall on this table, on this season ticker, which is game 22, right up until game 28. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, more than that, 7 next 7 fixtures. Brighton are at the top, but they slipped down to second. So they're still at the top, basically near the top. But Man City have replaced them. That's largely because they got a double game week of their Man City, and their fixtures are great, apart from 28 when they got Liverpool. So there's clean sheet prospects. They haven't been getting those clean sheets. Extra time has put paid to that for many teams. Also, just the occasional goalkeeping error, defensive error, it's just costing it. So, you know, a team like Man City, it can walk a game 4-5-0, but it could end up 4-1, which is very frustrating if you've invested in, say, Carl Walker or indeed Ederson, who, as I'm recording this at the moment, which is in the midst of game week 21, Carl Walker, Ederson is currently injured, so we don't know the prognosis there. Anyway, City are top. They got Burnley, Brentford, Everton, Chelsea and Brentford. Brentford again in that game week 25 double. Then they got Bournemouth, Manchester United, and then that Liverpool game in 28. Brighton, meanwhile, have Luton up in 22 away, and then Crystal Palace, Tottenham, Sheffield United, good fixture there in 25. Everton in 26. Fulham away, and then Nottingham Forest game week 28. So it's a strong run of fixtures for their defenders. Aston Villa are next. Newcastle, Sheffield United, Manchester United, Fulham, Nottingham Forest, Luton and Tottenham for them. Sheffield United are in there as well. They've got very strong fixtures. I'm sort of going to sketch over them because I don't think you're going to get them for clean sheets, irrespective of the good fixtures. Fulham have good fixtures as well. Leno, that could put Leno in the equation for goalkeeper. Some of their other defenders as well, perhaps. They've got Everton, Burnley, Bournemouth, Aston Villa, Manchester United, Brighton and Wolves. Arsenal, strong fixtures as well. Nottingham Forest, West Ham, Burnley, Sheffield United, Brentford, all within the next 7 fixtures or so. Further down, poor fixtures. Chelsea, they've got Liverpool, Man City, Tottenham and Newcastle, all within that block of fixtures. But they do have Wolves at home, Crystal Palace, Tottenham. I mean, with the form of Wolves at the moment, arguably, that may not be a strong fixture for them clean sheet wise. Everton, Burnley, Nottingham Forest and Liverpool have got poor fixtures as well. Luton's in the mix as well down the bottom. They've got the 6th worst fixtures, but nevertheless there's a certain defender they've got there who I hope is on this table, who's in my team, Alfie Doughty, who you don't get for clean sheets. But he's got Brighton next, Newcastle. Don't expect any clean sheets there. Sheffield United at home, though. Never know. Manchester United at home as well. Then they've got Liverpool game week 26, but that could be part of a double in 25 as I'm recording at the moment. So if you're watching this a bit later within the game week 22 planning, then you may know whether that's happening or not. They also have Aston Villa and Crystal Palace. So not too bad for Alfie Doughty. There's other options as well. Tottenham, fairly middling fixtures. Okay, actually. Well, fairly middling. I think they're okay. They got Brentford up next. Ivan Toney could score against them. Got Everton. Could be a clean sheet there, maybe. They've got their full defence back, I think, at the moment. So that could bode well for clean sheet prospects. Don't fancy clean sheet against Brighton in 24. Got Wolves and Chelsea, Crystal Palace. So there's a lot of teams with sort of middling fixtures. There's some teams like City, Brighton, Aston Villa that are very strong. But then you've got those teams like Chelsea and Liverpool, mixed ones for Liverpool. So they've got Chelsea and Arsenal. So don't fancy clean sheets there. But then they do have that Burnley home game, Brentford away, Luton at home. This is a nice little run between game 24 and 27, which ideally Mo Salah will be back from AFCON and in time for a potential double game week. But nevertheless, back in time for some good fixtures. They do have Man City, though, in game week 28. Okay, so you can see the picture there with clean sheets. We really want sort of good attacking returns from City, Brighton, Villa players especially, and we'll just take what we can get from some of those others with sort of poorer fixtures. Okay, so let's have a look at a table I've got here. So once again, this is from the Fantasy Football Scout members area. Okay, so I've done it for the last 6 matches. It's the most attacking defenders. I usually sort this by expected goal involvement, but I thought I'd go old school and go for old-fashioned chances created because it throws up a few more names. The expected goal involvement is over the last 6 matches they have played. So when it says starts there, so they've started every game, or they've come on as a sub, for example. And so you get players. So by doing that metric of last 6 matches rather than 6 game weeks, it puts players like, say, Chilwell, for example, or Chelsea, into the mix, who obviously hasn't played a lot recently because he's been injured. I've also included minutes per baseline bonus. This is all the stuff they do in the bonus point system to get bonus points that's above and beyond clean sheets, assists and goals. It's all the jobbing stuff they do, passing, tackling, creating chances, that type of thing. I've also included goals and assists and clean sheets. Only one here in this list has more than 1 clean sheet, and also the shots inside the box as well. All this sort of information goes into the expected stats, but obviously that's far more superior than these old school metrics. Okay, let's go with some names then. Unsurprisingly, considering he costs 8.5 million, Alexander-Arnold is top. 28. I almost coughed them in amazement, but it is Alexander-Arnold. Created 28 chances. He's had 3 shots inside the box. A couple of assists, no goals, but he has been close over this period, over those 6 matches. Currently injured, so we don't know when he's back. He could be back as soon as game week 22, could be back game week 23. So I'm certainly not going to ignore him from this table. His expected goal involvement has been 3, so he's had 2 assists, should have got at least another goal. I think one of those ones which sort of went over the bar, I think there was a penalty that missed by Salah, and then Alexander-Arnold sort of skied it over the bar, but very close range. I guess that may have been included in those stats. He's had 25 corners, and his minutes per baseline bonus is every 4.3 minutes. That is exceptionally good. So if you're getting a clean sheet as well, he's definitely in with the bonus. It's going to be no surprise there. Another name on the list, Trippier, going to be no surprise. Created 19 chances. He has got an assist, and he has 1 clean sheet. Alexander-Arnold has 3. His expected goal involvement is 2, just over 2. So he should have got another assist, say, for example. But he's had 33 corners, and his minutes per baseline bonus every 5.2 minutes, which is why if you don't own and you see at the end of the match how frustrating it is that Trippier has got 3 bonus. Alexander-Arnold's got 3 bonus. And you feel they might not have deserved it. It's all these other things they're doing. Another bonus hogger is next on the list, Porro. In my team, and I'm keeping him for a while, especially while he's got corners. So he's taken 31 corners, so 6 more than Alexander-Arnold. He's had 6 shots inside the box, the most out of any of the players that I've got here, the attacking defenders. He's created 16 chances. He's got 3 assists and a clean sheet. And as I said, his expected goal involvement has been getting on for nearly 3. So he's pretty much, on course for what he's been doing. Minutes per baseline bonus every 4.6 minutes. It's really good owning him because irrespective of getting the clean sheet or not, as the match progresses, he is really in amongst all the bonus, and he often gets 2, maybe 3. So towards the end, he tends to shoot accurately. He tends to create chances and just get more involved. So he's 5.8 million now. I can't remember. I think I got him for about 5 million. He seems to have gone up quite a lot, but he's worth it. Next name on the list, also in my team. I haven't just picked players I own, obviously, because there's lots of players here, and you can only have 5 slots. But I have gone for attacking defenders because I've given up on clean sheets. So I do have Porro in my team. I do have the next name, Alfie Doughty. I also have another of the players mentioned here. I'm just having a look through the list here. I've also got another, which we'll mention in a bit, from my team Brighton. But Alfie Doughty, he's 4.5 million now. Still very low owned, well under 5%. Chances created 10. He's had 3 shots inside the box. He has got a goal. He has got 5 assists, the most out of any players here. He's got a clean sheet. They're much better at home, but they're also quite good away. I don't expect clean sheets away, but he's had 32 corners, and his minutes per baseline bonus every 6.3 minutes. Really good again there. He's one of those players, a bit like Porro, Alexander-Arnold. So if the team scores, who got the assist? You have a look, and his chances are it's probably Alfie Doughty. He doesn't always do. I don't think he got any in the FA Cup last night. Or rather this week. So I think he's a great option there. He's budget friendly as well. Another bonus about all the players I mentioned so far. So Alfie Doughty could have a double in 25 because he also will have a double at some point because the Bournemouth-Luton game was abandoned, obviously because what happened to Tom Lockyer. So there's a double coming up there. If Liverpool get through to the League Cup final, their 26th game will be a blank. Therefore, he'll get a blank in 26, but he could get a double as early as Gameweek 25. So that's why I've highlighted him there. Alexander-Arnold, by the same metric, could also get that double there. And Trippier has got some good fixtures coming up, but not all good fixtures. He's got this nice run at 23, 24 and 25, where they've got Luton, Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth. So good fixtures there. And Porro as well. Reasonable fixtures coming up. Obviously, the Brighton game in 24 probably won't get a clean sheet there, but I don't say that just as a Brighton fan, just being realistic. They tend to score most games. They tend to concede most games. That's just the way it is at the moment. Chilwell is next on the list. People won't go for him. I think too injury prone, too much threat of rotation. I mean, he's a left back, but he's not because Poch, the manager, does not see him as that. So he sees him as currently what's happening is he's either going to start on the wing or as a wing back, but usually on the wing, or he's just going to come on. So it's great that he's there in that attacking role, but he's not number one in that attacking role. So we need him to be number one in that attacking role, which is why many of us at the beginning of the season got him in. And he did okay. But nevertheless, I've got his last 6 matches that he's played. So this is stretching back a long way because he's been injured. He created 9 chances, had 5 shots inside the box. Shows how attacking he's been. And he's just had those 3 starts, so he's been a sub a lot. And he should have been, he's had no goals or assists, but he should have been involved in 2. So he should have got a goal and assist, for example. And he's also taken 12 corners. Minutes per baseline bonus, not as strong as the others, every 10 minutes or so. Still good, but not as strong. Next name is Doggy, 4.8 million. At Spurs. He's the sort of, if you haven't got enough money for Porro, get him. There's a million difference between them now. I don't know if many will go for a Doggy, but I'm not going to discount him from here. He's 4.8 million, a cut price option who's in an attacking Spurs side. He's created 8 chances. He has got a goal, and he should have got, well, it says expected goal involvement 1.55, so he should have got about half another goal involvement. But he has got a clean sheet, and his minutes per baseline bonus is still strong, 7.2 minutes. There. Next name is Gusto. Once again, he's a cut price option. You need to save money. You might or might not want Haaland back in your team if you've got rid of him, or Salah, or any of these other expensive players. Alexander-Arnold, for example. You're going to need to save a bit of money. Gusto at Chelsea seems to have the nod, at the moment, with Reece James out. He's 4.2 million. He created 8 chances, has got an assist. He has got a goal earlier in the season. You may correct me and say he got even more than that, but he's certainly got attacking returns and a clean sheet. Should have been involved in a goal, which he has been. So he's doing what the stats say. And minutes per baseline bonus every 6.4 minutes. These are strong stats. Yeah, I mean, if I was looking to save money, definitely him and Doughty as well. These are really cut price options for the potential of attacking returns as well, if you don't think they're going to get a clean sheet. Next up, Estupiñán at Brighton. So yeah, he's back in my team. Now I'm happy that he's gone up a couple of times now, 5.1 million. He was in my team, then he got injured, so he's back in now. Created 7 chances last 6 matches. And expected to be involved in at least a goal. So he's been marginally overperforming at the moment. He's got, since he's been back, a goal and an assist. And he's just got a goal. How has it been? He's got a clean sheet and a goal and another goal in the cup. So a couple of attacking returns there. Over his last 6 matches, he's got a goal and an assist, if you do it by that metric. And he's got that clean sheet, obviously, as well. So he's got some all-round metrics there to measure off in terms of goals, assists, and clean sheets, which is what you want in this game. He's had 5 starts, minutes per baseline bonus every 6.6 minutes, very strong. I think he's a great option, especially when, obviously, you look back at that season ticker there with Brighton's fixtures. I mean, they actually do have clean sheet potential. Fingers crossed. Zinchenko is next at Arsenal. Obviously, there is competition at the moment in the Arsenal defence. Zinchenko has been used as a sub. Across his last 6 matches, he started 5 of them, so he's been a sub once. But he has created 7 chances. It's 5.2 million. It was when I did this table. No goals, but he has got an assist, and he should have done as well. So his expected goal involvement is around 1. Minutes per baseline bonus every 5.9 minutes. That's strong as well. I personally probably wouldn't go there. I mean, I've got Gabriel in my team. I missed his goal this season, so I've missed his 1 attacking return. But I think with Arsenal, you can get them in for clean sheets. They are usually strong, and they do have strong fixtures. Nottingham Forest, West Ham, Burnley, Sheffield United. I mean, these are all strong clean sheet potential in the next 7. Next up is Moreno. So this is good. The Moreno's there, so it's good there's Estupiñán's there as well, because there's strong fixtures, so you might get clean sheets as well. But it's good to see him here in terms of attacking threat. Moreno, I think he got a goal in the FA Cup. He certainly, I think he got the goal. No, or was it ruled out? You'll have to correct me again in the chat. But he certainly looks attacking. He's had 4 shots inside the box, created 6 chances. With only 3 starts there as well. So his expected goal involvement is getting on for nearly 2 minutes per baseline bonus every 7.9 minutes, which is strong as well. Yeah, he's a good option, I think, Moreno. With Luca Dean injured at the moment, I think, he might have the nod there, but I don't know when Luca Dean's back, and I don't know whether there'll be rotation. So there is a question mark there. So be aware of that. But also be aware, Villa have good fixtures. There's clean sheet potential. And with Moreno, there is attacking threat as well. Next up is Toffolo at Nottingham Forest. Shots inside the box 4. It's 4.4 million, so not too bad. 3 chances created. Should have been involved in getting on for nearly 2 goal involvements, and he has scored over this metric of 6 matches. He's taken 10 corners. Minutes per baseline bonus is still strong, 9.8 million. Not as strong as some of the others like Trippier, for example, but still good. And I don't think many people can go there, and it's some of these more highlighted names that people might go for, and indeed also Porro as well. Next name on the list I've highlighted definitely because it's Walker at Man City. To the surprise of many people, he's been a mainstay. He is the guy that's getting all the minutes. So 6 starts, last 6 matches. He does have an assist and he has a clean sheet. And his expected goal involvement is 1.42, so he's been marginally unlucky. Minutes per baseline bonus every 5.7 minutes. Man City are so attacking, though. Walker's probably not going to get the bonus there. That might get hogged by those involved in goals. However, he was involved in a goal recently, and he did do well on the bonus there. Yeah, I think if you're going to go for a Man City defender, I've got another video podcast that's already out, which you may or may not have seen already, but do have a look at it on the Fantasy Football Scout YouTube channel, which looks in detail at Man City options with their double in mind, with Chelsea and Brentford at home. And if you're going to go for a defender, Walker's got to be the one. He's nailed on. But what was interesting in here is he's the one with the most attacking intent, and that doesn't look as though he's got a lot. But out of Man City options, if you're looking for an attacking return on top of that potential clean sheet, Walker is your man. Okay, I mean, I'm going to go now. There's a hell of a lot of options here to go for. We've only got 5 defender slots. I personally have started to try and make the move towards more attacking defenders. I mean, I have already, but I do have Gabriel, but I've also got Porro, Doughty and Estupinan there as well, and it's something I would like to get Alexander Arnold in as well, because I think with these attacking defenders, as I keep saying, clean sheets, I mean, they're hard to come by, so I want to get some kind of return, and these guys here, they've got like this baseline bonus is really strong as well, clean sheet potential for many of them. But it's that attacking threat. I would say quite fun to own, and they're not as well owned as some. I mean, I think Estupinan's pretty well owned now. Porro is pretty well owned. Alfred Doughty is not well owned at all, and I don't know about Walker's ownership. I think being a Man City player is going to be reasonably high. But could be a differential within your own mini leagues. Your rivals might not be going for them. Okay, thanks a lot for your time. Good luck with Game Week 22 and beyond. Good luck with your decisions. Lots more videos and podcasts coming out during the week and beyond. So do keep do make sure you're subscribed so you can watch and listen to those. Do press that like button and do have a look at check out those members options. Create your own table just like this on fantasyfootballscout.co.uk. Thanks a lot for your time. Take care. See you soon.